So do you feel like you've done everything in your power as a parent to help your child succeed, and yet they still struggle to find their path to succeed? I know, because I've been working with a lot of other parents who feel powerless despite providing, the best education for their children, as well as, trying to sort of give enough financial support. I know how that feels. So let me share with you something that I think is very, very important, and that I think it can be able to help us as parents and professionals as well to create that lasting impact by turning our knowledge and our expertise, our wisdom, and of course life experience into something like a book, something like a digital product, something that can guide our children, help themselves, and also the future generation to sort of learn something from our own experience, from our wisdom, and as well as our life experience, our life stories. Those are very, very powerful in terms of painting that picture to them, to say where we're coming from and where we are trying to go, and the reason why it's so important for us to help them to achieve their goal as well. As parents, sometimes we get frustrated because we've been working hard, providing education, ensuring that our children, they get all the resources that they need. We support them, but yet they still remain lost. And then we also know, and we are fully aware about the traditional education, because we know the challenges that the traditional education has got, and we also know that it's not enough. Traditional education on its own is not enough, because our children, they still need their life lessons. They still need to know about their values. They still need to have those real world strategies, which I think are often missing in the education system somehow. Well, there are other areas maybe where these things have been covered, but I come from a different environment where I understand the challenges that our youth and our children are facing, because I'm working with them on a daily basis. So I understand some of the challenges, and I believe that our wisdom is more powerful because it can guide them better than just a normal textbook. So I believe also there's power in our story as parents, and also our expertise, because we've got decades of experience. Probably, let's say, in business. Maybe you are in business, maybe you are an entrepreneur, maybe you build a career over the years about your field of expertise, and also the life challenges. All these things are very, very important, because I think these are the lessons that our children need. And if you can find a way of packaging them nicely in a form of a book, in a form of a course, maybe online course, because luckily for us, the technology, the internet, and the other resources, of course, they allow us to come up with products like that, information products, which is something that is very close to my heart, because these things are able to, these things, they've got the power to allow us to leave a legacy behind, something that even our grandchildren can be able to learn from. Our personal journey has got the power to educate, to inspire, and to guide our children, towards the path that they are looking for. Obviously, we're gonna need help there and there, but if we package these things, collect the information that we already have, and then we package them in a form of a book, in a form of something that I believe can change their life, which is a digital product, information product, whether in a form of a course, or maybe in a form of an ebook or book. I believe that there's power in that going forward, especially with the intention of helping our education system. Because the main thing is our children's challenges are what matters here. Their lives are at stake, because their success and their future is at stake. So we need to do something about that. This is the reason why I actually have my book here, which I packaged my knowledge and my experience, as well as my expertise, in a form of a book like this, so that my children are able to read, they are able to know my stories, they are able to understand my wisdom, they are able to learn a lot from me through a book like this, which was well packaged, by the way, by Inspired Publishing, a company that I've been close to my heart, even up to, in fact, I see them as my family. And right now I'm working with them directly, which is the reason why I believe that it's becoming easier, it's more easier than before to package a book like this because of the resources that we have. So thanks to Inspired Publishing, Mr. Darren and his team, and now they are my team, and I'm working with them. I'm so excited to becoming part of that family. So yes, if you want to publish your book, don't worry, I got you covered. You can just there's a link in the description below for you to sort of book a call with me. I'll take you through the process to help you get started ASAP. All right. So why publishing a book? Maybe if I could just look at the reason why one want to publish a book, because publishing a book is not just about writing, but it's about documenting valuable lessons that can shape our family's future and the next generation, because that's how powerful it is. So publishing a book also allows us to communicate with our children in a way that they can absorb these great generational lessons, at their own pace, even when we are no more, even when we are no longer here. But that thing will remain there forever, because it's a life thing. It's a legacy that will live on for generations to come. It also positions you as an authority, a credibility. It also has got the power to give opportunities, for, let's say, somehow in your future career, you want to be a coach, you want to do like public speaking, or maybe get involved in speaking engagements. Even your business growth. This is what happened to me. My book has given me a lot of opportunities, made me to be a person of authority, a person of value. Sometimes you have to go back to the basics. By basics, I mean, I'm talking about life skills. I'm talking about the habits, I'm talking about your purpose in life. I'm talking about self-discipline. I'm talking about taking massive action. I'm talking about self-belief. I'm talking about making choices. And more importantly, I'm talking about continuous learning. These are basically some of the chapters in my book that I'm covering, which I call The Path to Light. The subtitle of the book is 10 Transformational Principles for Success, Joy, and Inner Peace, because I believe those things are very, very important. As parents, we want to have peace. We want to see our children succeed. All our efforts, because we've been working hard over the years. So we want to, pass that to our children as well. And also, what is more important, the most important thing, we want to have joy. We have joy when we see our children happy and succeed. So yeah, you don't need to be a writer, by the way, or tech survey, because with Inspired Publishing, we guide you through every step of the way, and we help you structure your knowledge into a book that resonates with your children and also a broader audience, because you don't just want your message to be only read by only your immediate family, but everybody out there. In fact, right now, with the power of internet and the power of technology, your message can be heard by the whole world. So that's how powerful the days that we live in right now. We live in those days that opportunities are just endless. So we need to make sure that our children are also aware of that. With our hybrid publishing model, which ensures that your book is professionally crafted and published without a hassle, meaning I'm talking from idea to a fully published book, a well-designed, crafted book that can be published probably in less than 100 days, depending on how committed you are. So I love it because with Mr. Darren, when he says, in fact, I love it when Mr. Darren says, you give us a manuscript, we give you a business. So that is something that I found it to be fascinating and very, very key. So I hope you got value from this video. Simply about helping our children, helping the education system as well, package our knowledge, package our expertise, package our stories, our inspiring stories, so that we motivate and inspire our children. Let us leave something of value for them, to always go back and read our books. Let them go back and see our videos. A video like this, very, very powerful, maybe in the form of an online course. But if, let's say, for instance, you are interested and you want to book a call with me, there's a link below in the description where you can just click the link and book a call with me, so that I can help you to explore on how we can help you to get started. and maybe talk about other stuff that maybe your expertise, things, see how we can help you. Right, I hope you got value from this video. Until I see you on another one, cheers.